this week. You already beat Toronto 4-0, so kind of with that confidence that the guys have, you've talked about the positive mindset that they've had overall. How do you keep them focused on this week so that they don't get too comfortable?
You know, it's a good challenge for us now just to continue to build our consistency throughout the year. You know, top teams, you have to be able to hold a standard week in and week out. I've been doing it for a while, and teams drop points when you take your foot off the gas pedal. You're gonna get burned. There's a lot of good teams. Toronto has players that can hurt you. You know, I think you can make the playoffs being up and down a little bit. You can still win some big games, but you're not going to end at the top of the table. You're not going to win a championship if you don't learn how to be consistently good and hold a standard. And that's individually and collectively as a team.
And you guys are on the road this week, though, not in Toronto. You're in Rochester, your old stomping ground.
Yeah.
Have you talked to some of your old Rochester players about the excitement of going back there?
It'll be nice to get back and see some of the fans and, you know, people that work within the organization or worked within the organization. It is a little bit more interesting maybe than a typical road game, but it's another opportunity to get 3 points. And, you know, we have to be focused on the task at hand. And then after the game, you know, it'll be hopefully a chance to say hello to a few people. And then with the way our schedule is and Open Cup games coming up, you know, we'll be back here hopefully ramping up for the next game.
And as you're getting ready to hit the road again, we haven't gotten a win on the road, just a couple of draws. So is there something you do as a coach differently when preparing your team to go on the road to try to get those 3 points?
Every time you tie a game home or away, it's dropped points. It's how we look at it. So if we're going to stay in touch with the top teams in our division, you know, we're going to have to go on the road and be able to get 3 points, you know, on a pretty consistent basis.